Welcome back to Retro Reactions. I'm Scott.
I'm Michelle.
And we're doing the final episode
Finale
of this season for X-Men 97. So we've come this far, and you've come this far with us.
And it stopped. The last one was on a cliffhanger.
Most of them have been on a cliffhanger.
That's true. Well, we can do spoilers. They would have saw the other ones.
Well, maybe not. They might just be joining us for this first time, which, smack, go back and watch.
Yeah, we'll give you a couple seconds.
Now you can spoil.
They ripped out the adamantium. Poor Wolverine.
So yeah, Magneto did do the flashback to, I'm not sure which issue it is. I'm not that knowledgeable about the title, but I do know there was the issue where Magneto pulled out the adamantium off of Wolverine's bones, and therefore that's what gave us the bone claws after that, because couldn't have Wolverine without his claws, so they had to do something, and then they retroacted that. But they took a nice image from that cover and basically made it into the show.
They just ripped it all out, yeah.
But besides that, we saw Blue Team and Gold Team. Yes. Blue Team was the one Wolverine was on. Ooh, excuse me. They were taking part in a plan to stop Magneto. So there was Cyclops, Wolverine,
Jubilee was with them.
Jubilee, and Xavier was there.
Yeah,
but I think there was one other one. I could be wrong. But on Gold Team was Storm,
Jean Grey,
Forge, and Cable.
Yeah,
and they were off trying to stop Bastion with his Sentinels. I believe they were in the not the Badlands. Like, I'm drawing a blank.
No. But they were in a jungly area.
Yeah. It'll come to me. You probably know what I'm talking about.
I wanted to say Krakatoa, but I don't think that's it.
No, the Savage Land. That's what it was. I think that's where they were. I could be wrong. But they were also going up against Sinister. Morph was with them as well. And so there was a whole battle there, and then Cable being controlled and attacking Jean.
Yeah.
And Jean doing a psychic thing to Scott, saying she loved him, and kind of disappearing. So we don't know whether she's dead or she's just knocked out or whatever. Because the whole...
Either way, it didn't end up too well for him.
No, because the whole thing was Sinister wanted Nathan.
Yeah.
Wanted Cable for his genes. I guess he just couldn't find a pair that fit him in the store.
I guess that's why she's called Jean Grey. You spurt her genes all over her.
Yeah, no. Anyways, on that note, we will start the episode. No commercials for this one to watch, but I think we did all that last time, so.
Probably.
Or the time before. I get confused. Age.
It's not your superpower.
Aging sometimes is, but the mentality part, maybe not.
There you go.
But, so X-Men 97, episode 10 of first season, so season finale. And this one is called Tolerance is Extinction.
Part 3.
Part 3. And I know I kept calling it Tolerance is Existence. But anyways, let's get started.
Previously on X-Men.
We need to find Magneto and convince him to reverse the damage to Earth before it becomes permanent.
Rogue, you're going with me and Blue Team to find Magneto. Storm and Jean will lead Gold Team to shut down Bastion and his headquarters in the Galapagos Islands.
Yeah, but then he came down and Rogue and Sunspot joined him. So that part, they were to you.
Your professor's dream is dead. So I offer a new one.
And I can't remember what Team Beast was on. Or Nightcrawler.
My real mother was a world-class telekinetic. Stuff tends not to skip a generation.
And I still don't recall him ever being like a super telekinetic.
Well, no, I didn't think that was part of his power set.
No.
Do this!
Yeah, there's that scene.
The adamantium, right?
Ow! My bones are owie.
It's heartbeat. Very slow heartbeat. Well, we've since the last 3 episodes.
Oh, that's
a flashback to the original.
And I think Phoenix is going to make a...
And that's also a flashback. So they've still got a few alternatives, so maybe there's going to be some touching on other characters appearing in this one. Okay, so this is going back to World War II.
Would we be here helping the survivors if we cared about staying alive? We care about others.
Is he? So he's walking now.
Yeah. Well, he's sitting at the moment.
Well, yeah.
People don't want to be better. They're already the best everything. Best tribe, best faith. They even fight over who's the best victim. These are
Good point. Okay, so they're kind of changing things a bit there.
No.
Mind reader. Likely to control them.
This is how he found out.
Bend their will.
Okay, so, yeah, but I'm going by the movies. Magneto was a kid.
Metal.
Oh, okay, so, okay. Never mind. I know where they're going with this now.
Help the world see all we share by being different.
Alas, my new friend. In my experience, minds are far harder to bend than metal.
Very true.
Rogue. Charles, how shockingly far you've fallen. Yet also so predictably.
Welcome to your mind, Magnus.
Oh, okay, I see what you're doing.
He's playing mind games.
Allowed your torment to flood the world. And Logan.
He meant to murder me. Why must you always defend our genetic inferiors? Evolution thrives in darkness.
Restore
at least he's
Earth's
trying to
power,
reason with
or I
him.
will hijack your mind and force you to do so.
Such psychic penetration risks leaving both our minds shattered.
It's a risk he's willing to take.
Yep.
Heed reason. Then forgive me, Magnus.
He had the helmet on last time we saw him.
Yep. Well, Wolverine's not looking too good. Oh, look, he can fly! Fly like a bird.
Look, Ma, I can fly.
Oh, it's a psychic shockwave. Why does that look like a samurai?
Because it is itself a samurai.
Oh, never mind then.
Cap and Iron Man.
Wow.
Daredevil. Doctor Strange. See, that's like I said last time. Getting the power back awakens all of the drones, if you want to call them that. She's going to emerge.
Yeah.
The future's tide.
Your creations are prisoners, held hostage by ignorance and coercion.
Hey! How?
Think, had the good professor taken me in when Mother begged him, I'd be hanging here with you freaks. In the name of peace, tolerance,
But she didn't. She closed the door on him.
Yep.
Suicide. I didn't ask for this either. To be born with this programming, this destiny inside me, the urges.
None choose
The purple
to be
people
born
eaters.
Christian. That's why we must never begrudge them being.
Slavery and genocide ain't enough.
As I told Dr. Cooper right before she betrayed me and her kind, people are good. Too damn good. From the hearts that start
Wakanda.
dripping red.
Yeah, boy, they're just been cameoing everyone.
Cloak and Dagger.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looked like Cloak and Dagger.
Tolerance is
Omega Red.
extinction.
There's Psylocke, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Worse.
Yeah, I thought that was Psylocke.
And Alpha Flight.
How many times did you fail to stop me? Fail to save your carbon copy mothers?
Carbon
Make him
copy.
speak, Sinister.
How many times, my writhing thing? 200. 200 times. But how's your mommy, Sebastian?
Cable will stop at nothing to undo the one true future. But he is as blind as his deadbeat dad and as doomed as it.
Dun dun dun!
What's happening?
Maybe you two should listen to what Time's got to say about my mom.
Phoenix. I knew it'd make an appearance at some point.
Yeah.
They can't let Jean die.
The Prime Sentinels were never your family. They did not choose to become slaves to hate.
Just drop from the sky.
Yeah, like that's not gonna hurt. Whee!
It is interesting to see Cloak and Dagger though, because they're not ones you usually see.
No, it looks like they're trying to open up the entire universe.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Think it rebuilds your past. If so truly, you did not think at all.
Sinister. All I do is think. All this mutant DNA you stole to stay duct-taped together, young and relevant.
Ooh, she's just ripping them apart.
The phoenix burns away the obsolete.
There you
The
go.
underbrush of our fears and insecurities.
Please, no.
Please, no. Oh, there you go.
Show me my face. Looks the same to me.
Okay.
What have you done to me? My Sentinels and I were meant to save the future, but now you have sealed humanity's fate. Think, Nathan. I could use slaves, camps, or death marches.
Ow. Ow. That's adding insult to injury.
I killed Kenosha in 4,621 seconds.
I mean, okay, technically he was already missing the arm, right? So
Yeah. And now he's just using it to upgrade himself. Future tech.
I will tear that rock from the heavens and hurl it to Earth, granting humans the same mercy I granted your clone mother. A quick extinction.
Yeah.
okay, so he's not happy.
I wouldn't be either.
Are you alright?
Who's Magnus? Who are you?
I'm a teacher,
What'd you do?
here to help guide you from this place before these elements consume us. Only then can I finally help you escape.
And then he's eventually gonna come back and realize that he's manipulating
So's
them.
Wolverine. For now.
Don't you dare break her heart. Be the best at what you do. Heal.
Oh, come on.
With
You don't even like the man that much.
Back up Jean and the others and...
Scott!
He may not like him, but
Where's Nathan?
he's still
Scott!
part of
Respect him?
yeah.
But Bastion,
He hurt him.
Jean, Scott, come in.
Professor, I can barely sense you.
My psychic attack shattered Magnus's psyche. I must restore it before the pain consumes his mind.
Sir, if you're still linked with him when that happens,
Both our minds will be lost.
No way. Magneto put us in this mess. We won't lose you again.
In order to save the world, we must not lose him.
Professor.
The needs of the few outweigh the needs of the one.
Bastion's inbound
Yeah,
to
he's the Leonard Nimoy of Marvel.
Yeah.
and down on Earth. Forge and Beast are working
But
on
instead of the
getting us
many,
up
the
there,
few, it's
Yeah.
the one.
but he's more than flesh or metal. More than unstoppable. Bastion is the future incarnate.
Ooh, what is that?
The gravity core.
We both know how this will go for me. Like, just learned my powers yesterday, so, well, you know.
Hey, Romeo. Odds may be bad, but the cards are always in the X-Men's favor.
No.
I thought she was just like, just kiss her.
Just kiss the girl. Oh wait, no, that's a Disney.
Well, it is.
Oh wow,
Just
he's
the
technically.
girl.
His name was Dennis. Remember it.
Oh, there you go. Punch. Why doesn't she take her gloves off and try and put the door open? I don't know if it would work on him.
I don't think it would.
Oh,
She's learning from the Hulk.
He's just trying to burst everything from it. Well, that's never a good sign, though.
And he kind of looks like Angel right now, so...
No.
I'm glad they didn't go back to the blue side of the moon, I think they called it, in the episode with the Phoenix.
Oh, the sunspot.
Named Sunspot. Definitely got more flair.
The sky is on fire. Leaders are working fast to avert this mutant doomsday.
Robert, vote yes and you best pray our children read their textbooks more than their Bibles.
Oh, Wakanda.
For only history could be conned into forgiving us.
Sir, King T'Chaka is right. We know next to nothing about Asteroid M.
Just the way he said that.
Could do more
Wasn't
harm than good.
T'Challa, not T'Chaka?
Yeah. But different universes, so...
Yeah.
It could still be his father.
Hey, there's a rogue over there.
Yeah, and Wanda and Quicksilver.
Oh, I was even bothered looking at
Yeah,
that.
they were off to the back. His children.
Yeah. I love you, Magnus!
Maybe on the other side, they still
Yeah, they're brothers.
They still care for each other.
Pretended you knew what it's like.
Until he left for another planet.
What this is like.
No, we were our brothers.
See, you
You're a Prosumos
Hey.
family.
You're part of the Brotherhood?
My family.
You're just jealous because I have hair. Look at my hair.
I can't see them.
And legs.
Oh,
That works. The hair and the legs. I have it all. You're jealous.
It's cold.
maybe it's Magnus, maybe it's Maybelline.
Let the tide pull you back.
That's makeup.
Cold.
I don't know, he sort of looks like he's pretty youthful too.
Even if
Oh, he's giving him a hug.
together, we will resurface.
Those men, boots, they took them. Those monsters took.
These are facial expressions.
Ironic. Xavier's students never learn.
They're doing quite well.
I like Nightcrawler.
Yeah, his abilities are just as a character have always been. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, that's different.
Which focuses his powers out the way his body wants. I feel he use a different word, but...
Smack.
You did him a bit of a power blast there, Scott.
Oh, for a second I thought he was going like Professor Rock. Octavius with all the...
Yeah.
Nice.
On Jubilee.
What will you do, child? Slay me with the 4th of July?
Yes.
Haven't heard that one before. Game over, Pleasoid.
She's got power.
Oh.
They love that damage in the suit.
You call yourselves a team? A family? But a family that can't save itself merely works together to die alone. Behold, my family.
Worf? Worf, maybe? No, damn it. Well, I mean, they're morphs there.
Yeah.
And irony.
Forge tends to Nathan. He lives.
You might want to get out of there, Hank. You'll pop a kneecap.
So is the X-Men. The X-Men is the future.
The children of the atom.
Stand down, team.
We can't give up.
Your mother lied. The professor came to you, Bastion.
Interesting.
It was to protect me!
Parents are human too. They mess up. I know how it feels to have the things you trusted, the future you were building, crash down on you. Refuse to let go even.
That looks creepy.
Yeah.
That looks creepy.
You're not alone.
You think I'm going to listen to you?
This is what she was protecting me from. I massacre you freaks and you're recruiting me? Humanity is going extinct.
No, they're having babies. And more of them like us.
Popping up babies!
There's just one pickle, dear.
Miss Willard. Miss Willard. Miss Willard.
Humanity would rather die than have kids like us. Bastion! Drive on!
They never do.
No. Like, okay, what genius would have thought have this giant asteroid?
No, because...
Yeah, he turned in that reed, yeah. But having this giant asteroid falling towards Earth would be a smart idea.
Yep. I didn't know Jubilee could breathe in space.
Perhaps if everyone on the jet. I'll stay back and try blowing this place up with my blasts.
Scott, you'll die.
That's what you would do. It's what
You would have
did.
sacrificed yourself, so now I'm going to.
Too.
I want to get a Phoenix Force.
All of us.
Eureka! That's it! Indeed, the odds remain reckless. But if we all work in perfect unison, we may just spare our world a dinosaur's fate.
Mommy, Daddy.
Aww. They had time to make a family call.
Happy lovebirds supposed to be saving the world.
We are. A few, actually.
That sort of ending, huh?
I'm afraid so.
They're good eyes.
And now they're yours. I love you, son.
Aww, I don't...
Okay, Gene.
You look so weird with the visor on.
I know. Put it back on. Put it back on. Hide that face of yours.
Daddy. I was waiting for a tear to crawl down.
Daddy.
Oh, wow. No visor, full charge.
Ooh, the music changed.
Almost sounds Doctor Who-ish.
Yeah. Oh, it does. Isn't that Peter Parker and
MJ,
Mary?
yeah.
I love all the cameos.
Mm-hmm.
She can't say it, but I can.
That was kind of creepy.
Logan, stay with me.
There's a power in...
Well, he's
For a second.
He's German.
I know, but he doesn't normally have that accent.
No.
There is no one like me.
Magnus. The X-Men and I may not resemble each other, but we are still family.
We're your family.
And you're my brother-in-law of some sort.
It's like we're a brotherhood.
A dream that made us a family. And like that
He's
dream,
about to
any
kiss him.
family worth
Mwah.
Is worth fighting for. Your name is Professor Charles Xavier.
And you are Eric Magnus Lensher. But the man you wished to glimpse as a child, who you were meant to be, your
Magneto.
family leads today, chose another name. Do you remember him, Magnus? Remember what he was meant to do?
Magneto. Oh. Wee.
She's happy for many reasons. One of my men is alive.
I've still got one. Woo!
And they're all cheering on Magneto now. Something they would never do.
Well, they probably won't realize it's for Magneto at the moment. Oh. Wait a minute.
What?
Boom. Yes?
No, it vanished. It didn't explode, it vanished.
6 months after E-Day. And rumors still swirl about the fate of the X-Men. And
howdy.
Must be a
they're gonna change something.
Like we're friends.
Oh, we're friends, Daniel. Just not yet. Name's Lucas Bishop. Searching for mutants to carry on the torch. Moving on mighty fast there.
I looked for months.
Missing, presumed dead, off-world, Scarlet Witch.
Or the damn asteroid. The X-Men are dead.
Luckily, this ain't our first time.
The X-Men nothing on here.
Yeah.
But it's less a question about where and more when.
Okay, so they timed.
Something or someone yanked our friends through time.
I don't know. Help.
Kurt?
Oh.
Oh no. 3000 BC, that's Apocalypse. In Sabanur.
Okay.
As he was known then.
Dee! Where are you?
Oh no, everywhere.
Dee!
3960s, is that
Over
mean
here.
anything to me for anything? I'm trying to think.
Are you okay?
It's not.
We're not alone.
Right, Mom.
Yeah, and that's in Salvador right there. It's Apocalypse.
The first mutant.
Yeah.
So are they setting up the Four Horsemen?
We have no quarrel with you.
You're a long way from Crest Coast, Sapien Cast.
My name is Jean Grey. This is my husband, Scott Summers.
You may call me Mother Ascani. Leader
Mother
of
Ascani?
Clan Ascani.
I sense no need to be afraid.
Nathan. Come.
So that was, okay, Nathan's future, okay.
What is your name?
My name is En Sabanur.
Okay, so they're splitting them up really good for next season then, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
How?
Oh dear.
So he's gonna know who he is.
Yeah.
Because Beast is gonna, because when he was with Ship in the original one, there was the whole, they told him about his name being En Salvador.
That's really interesting, yeah.
So yeah, it's, ooh, ice cream. I thought I heard the ice cream truck.
Something like that.
Yeah, that is a very interesting way to end it.
Yeah, because they're splitting them up because now they got the Apocalypse group, and the other one is Future?
Yeah. Scott and Jean are in the future with Cable as a 10-year-old, roughly.
Okay, and then they've got,
And then they've got, Bishop and Forge are in current present, 6 years from now. Or 6 months or whatever it was.
wow, it's going to be an interesting, very complicated.
Yeah, but if they... And Salvador, because he's not Apocalypse yet.
Yeah.
He is aware he's a mutant, or he's different.
Well, wasn't he more or less like the first mutant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
First recorded mutant as far as anybody's aware. But I remember there was some issues that was nothing but him, like the origins of him from this point.
Yeah.
And he knew he was different. And he didn't create the Four Horsemen right away. But Beast is going to know who he is. Charles is going to know who he is.
Yeah.
Rogue might not click in right away. Morph isn't going to know because he wasn't around.
No.
And Magneto has fought against him, but I don't think he will click right until he's told.
Interesting. So yeah, definitely a certain way of ending it.
But having more mutants back then, maybe Charles with his mind might be, okay, this is the future
Yeah.
that has been created without maybe overblocking what Apocalypse does, so he doesn't see his own future.
Yeah, no, that's really interesting.
So, can't wait to find out when season 2 starts.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be very interesting. And hopefully this background noise isn't coming across too loud on you guys, because it is quite annoying.
It is. I don't even know what it is.
Oh, and it just keeps saying hello, hello, trying to get the kids out.
Oh, lovely. That sounds like a horror movie. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, except ice cream.
But, yeah, it's that time of year it starts to come around, unfortunately. Yeah. But, yeah, great episode, great way to end it. I'm glad they did it the way they did, but it's still so different.
The thing is, yeah, because there's so many different loose ends now. Like it's 3 storylines in one.
But not knowing exactly how they're going to go with the past part, oof. I did mention before Age of Apocalypse.
Yep, you did.
So that might come in.
And
which
it kind of
would be a yay for me, and I know a lot of other fans.
It does kind of lead into some interesting choices, because if they do decide to do the 4 Horsemen, they could pull from a lot of different things for that one.
Yeah.
But it's amazing to me how much they're opening up all the different worlds.
Oh, yeah. Well, now that everything's under the same roof,
yeah,
they can do that, even if it wasn't Disney owning Marvel. Yeah. Even if it was just Marvel having all the rights back, putting Daredevil, Cap, Iron Man, Peter, and MJ, and Black Panther, Doctor Strange, all of them being able to be in it.
Yeah.
Now, there was, in one of the earlier, like the original series, there was an episode where there was stuff going on. And you never saw Spider-Man, but you saw webs fly across the screen. And everybody knew who it was. Because you could tell it was New York, but they didn't have the rights to put him in. But webbing could be anything. Yeah. But now that you can actually see them in there...
I know, it's neat.
Because you saw Spidey in the last one.
You saw Tony.
And then...
Oh, yeah, and we had Hulk. Although it was more, but still.
But yeah, you saw Spider-Man in one of the other... But now you see him as Peter with MJ watching everything going on.
Yeah, it's really fascinating.
And it does tie, because obviously the rest of the world is going to see what's going on, especially with Asteroid M falling.
Yeah.
They're going to react. It's not just going to be like, oh, Peter Parker's in New York, but he didn't see this giant meteorite coming in. Nobody covered it in the news, or...
He was busy eating pizza at the time. He just didn't.
And him being working for the Bugle wouldn't have covered it. And
no.
Doctor Strange wouldn't have had anything going on in New York, and Wakanda wouldn't have known. It's like, the world notices.
It is nice, though.
It's good that they tie everything in, but...
Because this means that if this takes off... I don't know how it's being well received yet. Like, I don't know what the reviews are from everyone else.
What I understand, it's going over quite well.
Because that means that they're... Let's be honest, if it's a moneymaker, they're going to make more series.
Well, that's why they knew how well it would go, or predicted how well. That's why they greenlit the second season before it even went to air.
But then you could see, like, Doctor Strange having a new cartoon base.
I don't know if they go that far.
I don't know, because if this is a moneymaker, you're going to see them branch it out.
To a degree, but the thing is, if they keep the X-Men going, they can just bring them into it.
Oh, that's true.
They don't have to create a whole new section. Because that's the one thing Disney was doing, was they were flooding it with all the Star Wars, all the MCU, all the shows, that they're trying to cut back on that.
But I do like it so far. I think they're doing good.
So, now that we've watched them all...
It's all done.
And we've seen where it ends.
Yep.
So this is going to be recapped, Season 2, Episode 1, when it comes on.
Yep.
What are the way you feel right now with what you've seen? I know you kind of said it, but what are your predictions for the first episode or of Season 2?
I think they're going to bring back the 4 Horsemen. And I think there's going to, I can't see them keeping Gambit dead. I'm wondering if they're going to bring back Gambit somehow.
With Bishop being able to
somehow, because I can't see them keeping the Raging Cajun down.
No.
Because he's the only one that's technically... I know Mora died, stuff like that, but he's the only one of the main cast that kicked the bucket majorly.
Well, he kicked the robot, yeah.
Exactly. So I can see Gambit somehow coming back. I just don't know how. I'm hoping if they're doing the whole 4 Horsemen, maybe they're going to bring him back as a horseman. Somehow. I don't know.
See, I've got two different. I've got my hopeful one, which is the Age of Apocalypse.
Yeah.
Because in case you haven't been watching, I've loved that storyline. I've loved it from the moment I started reading it. Now, Gambit in that one there was the section of the storylines. It was Gambit in the externals.
Okay.
He basically had a guild of thieves that almost ran like the Morlocks. They hid in the sewers and they attacked Apocalypse and everything else. And then you had Magneto's group, which was with Rogue and a few of the other core X-Men. And Jubilee was in with the externals for a while, but I think she kind of jumped around with a few others. Then there was Nate, the alternate Nate that Sinister created in that time, which became X-Man. That was Nate Gray, not Nathan Gray. There's a few different factions in that. Cyclops worked for Apocalypse. Jean and Wolverine worked for British intelligence, basically.
Oh, there you go.
There was a whole bunch of scattered teams around working.
Which is sort of what they're already leaning into there.
Yeah, which I would love for them to do that and work it out, because then at the end of that, they change it and the world reverts back. And Nate and a few other characters end up coming into the 616 or whichever technical universe that this one is.
Yeah.
Through portals, because that's how you got Dark Beast and everything else. Because Beast worked for Apocalypse.
Dark Beast?
Oh, yeah. He mutated on himself. He was a weird one.
Wait. Dark Beast worked with Apocalypse, so he was a bad guy.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that's why the Dark came in.
Yeah, him and Scott and a few of the other ones who were...
Yeah, I'm not as well versed on a lot of the comic storylines, unfortunately.
That, if I know I've given it to you at some point, you should get a chance to read it before season 2 comes out.
Yeah.
There's a lot of reading, but read it. It's an order.
Damn it.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one. My other theory is the fact that Charles tries to manipulate Apocalypse to not do what he did.
Yeah.
Thus causing a change in the future. But at the same point, Bishop's going to have to come back and change that, because they need that future as it did unfold for them to be there.
I do think it's kind of funny and ironic, because Disney is now helping to produce Doctor Who, and we're big Whovians. And there was that change in the music when they went back that was very reminiscent of Doctor Who. Mm-hmm. I can't see them cameoing, but that would be hilarious if Doctor Who made a cameo.
They never crossed, but...
They never crossed the streams, yeah.
Not in the comics I'm aware of. I know Star Trek has crossed with Doctor Who.
I'm just saying, it would be...
But I don't think the Doctor ever appeared in any of the Marvel stuff.
Because there was that little... It was very timey-wimey.
Yeah.
And then that was right as there was the time shift.
Yeah, I don't think they ever did, because of the simple fact that Marvel and BBC were not anything close to being...
No, but they are now.
They are now, but things could change in the future.
Well, we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Or
wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey.
But anyways,
very good.
We've been rambling on, and who knows if you're still watching, but hopefully you are, and we want to thank you for watching.
Tolerance is extinction. If they weren't tolerant, they'd be extinct.
Yes.
They're tolerant of our
I think if they're tolerating us, we accept that tolerance.
Oh, tolerance is acceptance. And acceptance is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
I don't know, you were saying that for some reason, the voice in my head sounded like Bebo, but that's DC.
Anyway, we're just mingling on everything.
Thanks for watching through season 1 with us.
Yes.
And hopefully season 2 will be out soon, and we can enjoy more episodes.
Yes.
If between then and now, stay tuned to the channel to watch other shows that we're doing, movies particularly. Mm-hmm. She's not seen a lot, so we've got to get her on some of these movies. And hopefully we find something that I haven't watched that she's watched, or neither one of us has watched.
That'll be hard, but yeah.
But yeah, we'll try and do some more shows here and there. Maybe a few other shows that might pop up on the Marvel Universe, and who knows. We'll see you then. Take care, and thanks again for watching.
Woo!
All right.